Hello, I'm Dr. Heidi Horsley, Executive Director for the Open to Hope Foundation, and I'm here today with Dr. Kay Fowler, editor of the ADEC Forum, the publication of the Association for Death Education and Counseling. Our topic today is adult sibling loss. Kay, I understand that you lost 3 adult sisters in the course of 15 years. Their names were Mary, Grace, Ginny, and Anne.
Right.
How has the loss of your sisters impacted your life?
Enormously. When Mary Grace died of a heart attack at 44, I couldn't take it in. It didn't make any sense. I couldn't find any language. I couldn't find any way to make sense of it. And I felt invisible. The focus was on my mother, who was grieving terribly, Mary Grace's husband, who was utterly devastated. But I had lost a person I had known and loved my entire life. She was 2 years older. We shared memories that nobody else had and experiences that she took those with her. She took with her my sense of immortality. And she left me the oldest, the responsible one, which I had never wanted to be. I liked being a second child. My youngest sister, Ginny, was 10 years younger. And she was almost a daughter to me. She was so full of vitality and energy and creativity and love. And when she died, she left behind 4 young children. And it was like the color drained out of the world. And I had no time to grieve because her children were so needy and because at the same time my sister Anne was dying of cancer.
Wow.
And Anne, my middle sister, was my closest friend. We had shared everything. We had gotten married about the same time. We had children about the same time. We were in and out of each other's lives. We went through graduate school at about the same time. And her final months were very difficult. She was a brilliant cognitive psychologist, but she was suffering from dementia, from brain metastases. So when she died, everything crumbled. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I had just lost a big part of myself.
Wow, it's unbelievable to think of losing 3 sisters. I myself lost a brother when I was in college, and as a bereaved adult sibling, did you feel that your grief was acknowledged?
Not enough. Not enough. As I said, the focus was on the immediate family, on the husbands, on the children, where it needed to be. So I tended to get lost a little bit in that, and that was very hard. And I tended to be needed by the others and needed to put my energies into that.
So you served as a caretaker and kind of made sure that everybody else was okay at a time when you had multiple loss.
Yeah.
So how did you go on to find hope after losing 3 sisters?
Lots of things. Lots of things. My husband, who did validate my loss, who grieved with me, who held me when I cried, who let me tell the same thing over and over and over. The children, the wonderful children of my sisters, who keep them alive, who want to hear their stories, who want to know what they were like when they were children, when they were well, when they were sick. Learning. I read everything I could get a hold of. I took workshops. I became a thanatologist and took a thanatology degree. I started teaching death and dying. That was very rewarding and healing. Poetry.
So giving back.
Giving back. Being needed. Being needed was actually very healing.
So what advice would you have for other people who have had a sibling loss?
Let it hurt. It hurts. It hurts. Know that you're grieving even if nobody else acknowledges it. Read, write, sing, dance, laugh. Hold on to the children. Treasure the gifts. Treasure the memories. Tell the stories. Listen to other stories. Remember.
Very good, Kay. Thank you so much for being with us. And for those of you out there that have had a brother or sister die, just know that it's possible to find hope again. I mean, Kay is our example, and if you don't have hope, lean on Kay's. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Watch the news on TV. The new breakthroughs in technology. Can you find your way back? Will you find your way back? If they find water on the moon, if they discover life on Mars, does it mean you'll be home soon? Can I hold you in my arms? I